What's going on, guys? Hey, I just installed the Givi side case racks for the, I think it's a Givi monolock or mono key type bags. Pretty straightforward. All new hardware, new bolt here, a spacer here. And then it ties into the foot peg area with a bolt. And there's actually two nuts here. There's one inside here to tighten the tension on the foot peg, and then a lock nut on the back side of that. Then there's a crossbar that ties them together. It's not actually tied into the rear fender. I might look into getting some Adele clamps to put right here, maybe tie it in, I don't know. Seems like it should be, but maybe not. Same on both sides. New bolt and lock washer there. Bolt and lock washer and spacer here, and tied into the foot peg area there with the crossbar. This is just a bolt and a lock washer. The nuts tack welded to this frame. Seems to be pretty sturdy. Time to go grab the bags and pop them on, I guess. Okay, so we have both of them on. And like I said, silly me, dorky me, whatever you want to call me. The R obviously is for release, You just push it down so you can get the whole thing off without opening it. Snap it back on, lock it. I'll have to let the wife decide which way she likes them. That way or the other way. Looks like they appear to be just slightly wider than the bars, but not wider than the mirrors, which works out because here in California, we have lane splitting. And as much as I don't like to do it, sometimes you just have to. And the bike was from the legend, Malcolm Smith Motorsports. And I know people always scribble out their license plates online, and there's absolutely no reason for that. Well, she decided she liked them that way, and I agree. And without even me thinking about it, but without her giving even a second thought, she goes, the other way would make it impossible for her to get on because they would be in the way right here for her swinging her leg over. Yeah. Anyway, they look better like that anyway, I think. Yeah. So, modifications on this little Versys. We've got the, probably the OEM little handguards. I mean, there's no strength to them. They're basically wind deflectors. I wouldn't call them handguards. We put shorty levers on it that are adjustable because she has little hands. Mounted a USB power source here. Also has a built-in voltage. Let's see. Oh, there we go. And we put a ram ball mount right there. And we mounted a switch here to control her aux driving lights. Let's see, let's turn this guy on. Got the voltage readout on the USB. Lights on, boom. I mean, they are bright, but they're mostly for traffic. Basically for that aforementioned, lane splitting we have here in California. What else did we do? We added this bar to mount her phone holder to. We mounted Oxford heated grips. These things are freaking amazing. If my Africa Twin grips ever go bad, I'm gonna replace them with those. Coming down here, we have T-Rex Racing side stand. We have an OEM clone from Amazon / Alibaba / China center stand. I'm still running I have the spare spring, the OEM spring. This is the spring from China. People talked about it breaking and or falling off. After I put it on, I bent that with a tighter radius to fit around that pin. And I haven't had an issue yet. I mean, it may fall off. But it was really loose before I bent it. This section here was actually pointing out this direction. So I could see how that might fall off. We mounted T-Rex spool adapters here. As we talked about earlier, the Givi side bags now. The SWMO Tech Engage tank bag slash trunk bag, tail bag. And what else have we done? Oh yeah, the lowering links are the adjustable ones. I forget if those were from T-Rex or someone else. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure some of you may know who those are from, just by looking at them. Got the not so great, but functional, somewhat functional Kawasaki side guards. I put some nylon blocks on the side. No engine guard yet. I put an engine guard on my Versys 650, and man, did it cause a lot of vibrations. I ended up taking it off. I guess just don't run over shit. She'll mostly be on the street anyway. With occasional dirt road, gravel road action. I doubt we'll do any serious dirt bike riding. My son has a KLX 300 and a KX 250 if we want to go dirt bike riding. What do we got? The stock windshield with a Pug, however you want to call it. Clip-on deflector. And we did a complete LED light swap on all the lights. Let's see. These are the same LEDs here that are inside the blinkers. Let's go for some hazard action here to see what happens. Oh yeah, they're kind of bright. And turn those off. If I come over here, I think I can bump the throttle and maybe get the headlight, come on. And so that's also LED. And we did LED tail brake light, and the brake light will flash 3 times when you put the brake on. What am I forgetting? I don't think anything. I think that's mostly it. Didn't modify the seat at all. The sheepskin's on there from the last time I rode it. It was 95 to 100 degrees out. Sheepskin helps a little bit with that, believe it or not. You'd think it'd make it hotter, but it does not. And I believe that pretty much covers all the modifications we've done so far. I'm not sure what's left. I think, I have the option of tossing on. I have a bigger Givi trunk case, top case, if she wants that on there. But I think we'll stick with this little tail bag for now. I also have my extra Honda top case that I could easily adapt to that if needed. It's a little smaller. And overall, so far, this is a pretty amazing little bike. I actually thoroughly enjoy commuting to work on it. The highway thing, once you get above 70, 75 miles an hour, it's the little engine zinging. So if that bothers you, you may not like it, but I just turn the music up and continue on. Anyway, I think that about covers it. As far as the modifications we've done so far. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe if possible. That really helps. If we can get up to 1,000 subscribers and increase our view time, heck, we might have some supplemental income. There's always that dream, right? Anyway, you guys have a great day.